Hello, are you here for the 1 o'clock appointment? Very good. Well, it's so nice to meet you, and you can just have a seat right there. So what brings you in today? A bedroom redesign? Wonderful. Well, let me just get your first and last name. Okay, perfect. And I do have a few notes here from the phone call you had. Okay, so how did you hear about us? A friend? Okay, good. Yeah, so let me just start off by telling you a little bit about me, and then I'll just get some details about what you're looking to have done, and then we can really get into the very detailed pieces of the bedroom redesign, okay? So I have been working at this design firm for about 5 years now. I love interior decorating, and it's one of my passions to just bring my clients' ideas to life. So I'm very excited to work on your bedroom. Now, what I will say is this process can be tricky, but I try to make it as simple as possible. So make sure you're just very honest about what you're looking for in the redesign, and there's really no limits to what we can do, okay? So that brings me to a few questions that I have to ask, and the first one is, what is your budget? And that's very doable. That's honestly around the price that most people like to pay for a bedroom redesign, so that is perfect. And when is your time frame? Okay. So as soon as possible. Well, I definitely have a lot of availability coming up. I actually had another client cancel. They decided to sell their house instead of do a remodel, so I can definitely fit you in next month probably, but we can schedule that at the end. Have you worked with a designer before? No? Okay. So first time. And then, what is your design style? What kind of style do you have in your house currently? Okay. Alright, so more of a minimalistic. Yeah, that's very popular right now. And what are your favorite colors? Okay, great. So kind of like whites and tans, very simple. Okay, and then maybe some pops of color. Okay, perfect. Alright, so I think this all sounds great so far. So what I'm thinking right off the bat is, with your minimalistic style, there's so many routes we can take, but I think simplicity is key with clean lines and kind of that less is more mentality. That's actually how my home is as well. And it's so great to not have clutter everywhere. Really everything has a purpose. So it's a great route to take for your bedroom so that it's nice, pretty, and tidy. The one challenge I will say with minimalism though is making everything look warm and welcoming and not boring. So I can help you with that. And you said you like pops of colors, and that can really help. Having just everything completely all white can sometimes work, but we need to add in a little bit of color, so we can explore those options with the paint and some other things we'll go over today. And that brings me to my next question. What exactly are you looking to have done in your bedroom? So, paint, carpet, wallpaper, furniture, what are you thinking? Okay, so definitely new paint. Okay, and then what about furniture? Okay, so lighting and a bed. And then dressers, you're gonna keep your current dressers? Okay. And then maybe some accessories. Okay, so paint, new bed, lighting, some accessories. Very good. It's all within your budget. So I'm just gonna go grab my paint colors and a few other items I need, and then we can get started. Okay? Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have some papers that I'd like to show you, and this first thing is actually a bedroom layout that I think would work well for your house. And this is a common layout that I just think, again, with the minimalistic style you're going for, would look really nice. So let me show you what we have here. Alright, so I know this is already similar to your current bedroom, so that's why I thought this would be a good layout. But obviously, let me know your thoughts. So we would have the bed right up here, and then that's obviously where you enter. And then your two nightstands, and then a nice rug underneath right there. And then obviously I would add some floral accents, so maybe a plant in the corner. And then over here, I know you said that you like to have other kind of seating arrangements, so we could add some chairs and a little table or something like that. How does that sound? Yeah? And I forgot to ask you, do you already have curtains that you'd like to keep? Okay, you're gonna keep them? Okay. Let me just move this up here so you can see. And then your fireplace is down here. And do you want to keep your fireplace as well? You do? Alright, well that's no problem. We can definitely do that. So we would paint all of the walls, get you that new rug, and then new lighting for the side tables, a plant, and then we could get you also some furniture for the sitting area. So there you go. That is a layout idea, and obviously this isn't set in stone, so if we put everything together like this and you want to change it, we can do that. So let me just write right here a few notes. Okay, perfect. So now we can jump into, Actually, let me show you the few ideas I had for furniture for you. So again, this is the bed, the lights, and then a rug idea. So I have everything on my phone because our printer is actually down right now. So I'm just going to show you. I took some screenshots. Okay, so this is the lamp I was thinking, and obviously it would go really well with your minimalistic style bedroom. So I really like that. And then this is the bed I was thinking. So again, it's kind of a nice style, and I think it would be really pretty. And then here is the rug. So again, clean lines, nice colors, just really pretty. So what do you think of those items? You do like them? I am just going to make a note that to order the bed frame, lights, and the rug. I think they should all be in. Let's check the delivery. And I can rush order the bed, so it can be here by next month. And then the lights will be here. They'll be here by next week, so we don't have to worry about that. And then let me see the rug. Okay. So that will also be, that'll be here in 2 weeks, so we don't have to worry about that. Very good. Okay, so now on to the fun part. Let's look at some paint colors. Okay. So let's see what I want to start with. So I have a few different booklets here. Specifically, one going over our white collection of paint, our neutral collection, which I know you'll be a fan of as well, and then just some other colors that are popular, a lot of warm colors that we can go through. And then I also brought just some samples of our most popular colors this year, the ones that clients requested the most, so I figured I would show you those as well. So why don't we start off with the whites, and then we can go from there. So here is the white collection. Very pretty kitchen on the front. So let's take a look inside. Okay, don't be overwhelmed. We have a lot of bright whites, a lot of yellow toned whites, and even some off-whites. So let me just first show you an example. So you can see this wall right here kind of has almost like a yellow undertone to this white. And this color is cotton knit. So let's find it here. Okay, so it's right down here. So you can see it's definitely not a bright white. And I know you said you're not really sure what you want, so just wanted to show you that for comparison. And then here in the bathroom is painter's white. And let's find painter's white. Here it is. Okay, so it's in this corner down here. So it's definitely a little bit lighter than the cotton knit. But again, just two examples since you can actually see them on the wall. And of course you have a very bright white up here. That's whisper white. Another bright white would be frost, bakery box, and swirling water. All bright whites. And then some more of the yellows would be linen white, delicate leaves, cottage white, Navajo white, and antique white. So you wouldn't believe it, but there are so many different colors of white to choose from. So that's a sample of our popular white collection. And now let me move on to show you the neutrals. It's this booklet. Let's open it up. These are some of my favorite colors in here, actually. So here are all the colors. You know you don't want dark, so we can ignore the bottom half. But let's look at the examples on this side. So in the living room, the wall color is Loft Light. And let's find that on here so you can see it. Oh, it's right in the corner here. So there's Loft Light. And that's definitely almost like a tan with kind of a peachy undertone. Okay. And then this entryway has another light color you might like. It's called Dove. And that's more of a gray white actually as well. So there's Dove, so you can see the difference between the two. But lots of pretty colors in this collection. So Creamy Mushroom is a popular one, and that has more of a gray. Wheat Bread is another popular one. But so far, what are you thinking? Maybe a neutral versus a white? Yeah, I had a feeling you would say that. Once you see the neutrals, you can kind of see that it doesn't have to always be white for minimalism. Now I do have one more booklet to show you. I don't think you'll be interested in any of the colors, but I like to show it just in case. It has a lot of warm colors, things that you might not usually choose. So I show it because sometimes you choose a color that you wouldn't always expect. So I'm going to open this up. This is all about warm colors. It says these colors make larger spaces feel cozy, intimate, and inviting, which I know you're going for, so I don't think you'll be interested in any of these colors. So we'll skip over those. You might like some of these, specifically, I was thinking this one, if you end up wanting to go a little bit more of a tan color, that's Sonoran Desert. This translucent silk is really pretty too, but lots of good colors, a lot of darker ones down here as well. Let's open this up and see what the other ones are. And this is very overwhelming, so let's see. These ones for here, a lot of pinks and purples and reds, but actually this one up here, plum taupe, could work well for you. Kind of like that. Or even this vintage tea rose. It's not a bright color, but it's just kind of pretty. It has that undertone of that pinky mauve color. It still has that tan. So that's pretty. Then going over here. These will all be too dark down here, but maybe some at the top could bring some ideas for you. Maybe this mink haze. That's kind of pretty. What do you think? You like it? Yeah. It's almost one of those things where I wish you could snap your fingers and just see every color at once on your wall. It's definitely hard to choose. Alright, 2 more pages. So these ones are more of the browns, whites, and yellows. So, popular one would be Studio Clay over here. Popular one. Oh, and Roman Plaster too. And then these ones, again, I don't think they're quite what you're looking for. Although this one up here could be of interest. Yuma Sand. So, that is all of the warms. So do you think you're leaning towards anything specific after seeing all those colors? I know, it is hard. It is, but what I can also do is just bring a few colors if you can't decide. We can kind of do some paint on your walls and kind of see what looks better. So that is an option as well if you get stuck. Okay, so we went through the neutrals, the whites, and the warms. And the last thing I wanted to show you was the popular colors. So these are just ones I like to show clients because they were the most popular this year. So I know some of them are definitely not your style, but I'll show you anyways, just in case. So this one is Bali Sand. And that's just a pretty light color. I really like this one. I actually have it in my bedroom. So that is the first one. And this is another light color, Sandy Clay. That's pretty. And then Cinnamon Tea. I kind of like this one because it has that very, very light pink tan undertone. doe skin gray, and this is just your kind of classic gray. Then a little bit of a darker gray, arid plains. This is actually one of my favorites too, but it's a little darker than what you're going for, but it's really pretty on walls. Light cocoa. Those are the most popular colors. Do you think you liked any of them? You did? Alright, so which one do you think? Oh, wonderful. I really like that one as well. Bali sand. So, if you want to try that out, like I said, I can bring you a sample and we can try it on your wall. Okay, very good choice. So let's get the decisions and the final details into the system. So let me bring up the order form. Alright, so the whole project will only take about 2 to 3 days to complete, and that's everything from the painting to me bringing in the furniture, assembling it, decorating, doing all the final touches, and then also giving time for us to rearrange things if you would like something different. So we would obviously need full access to your bedroom for those 3 days. Most likely from 9 in the morning to about 3 p.m. And you said next month would be good? Okay. So I'm seeing an availability May 15th, 16th, and 17th. Would that work? Perfect. Put you in there. And the painting company is separate from our company, but we've been working with them for years. They are wonderful, so they'll be coming along also to start the painting. I just want to let you know, in case you are not sure who they are when they arrive. Alright, and then Bali Sand is the paint color I'm going to order. So let me put that in. And once that comes in, I can actually come over whenever you have availability and just show you what it looks like on the wall before you make the final decision. We have plenty of time, so don't worry about that. Alright, and then your total with the paint, the labor, the bed frame, lights, rug, and am I forgetting anything else? I think that's it. It will be $2,000, and that does require a $200 deposit, and you have 24 hours from now to make your decision, so you can go home and think about it. Call me back tomorrow if you want to make the deposit, okay? And I forgot to mention, you can also do a billing payment plan. So after the deposit, if you'd like to pay the rest of it in increments, we can set that up. You don't have to pay it all up front. Okay. And the last thing I need is your email address, because I'm going to send all this to you. Okay, what is it? Well, how are you feeling? Are you excited? Nervous? You're excited? Good. I love doing bedroom remodels. I think it's going to come out great. It's going to be the exact style that you're looking for. So, very exciting. So like I just said, I just emailed you everything, the paint color you chose, and I even emailed you virtual booklets of everything that we went over today, just in case you're browsing later and change your mind. So you'll have all that. And then you'll also have the billing details. So again, just give me a call tomorrow if you'd like to move forward. Okay? And I have those dates on hold for you in May. So they will again be reserved for you until tomorrow. Do you have any questions for me? Okay, good. Well, it was so nice meeting you. I look forward to hopefully working with you. And please give me a call if you need anything else or if you have any questions, okay? Alright. Well, take care. Have a great rest of your day. And I hope to hear from you tomorrow.